There it goes. Hey. Okay, so we're back live today. I hope I have got some of the audio figured out a little bit more. I just need to share that this is happening. We're gonna jump in. So the idea today is gonna be a little more general in what we do. I'm gonna start with the same buzzing thing we did yesterday, and a little breathing stuff because that's just how I like to do things. Um, let's start. So we're gonna use a breathing tube today. If you don't have a breathing tube, apparently, uh, toilet paper has been often purchased. If you get a roll, you can sort of cut it and retape it. And what the goal is you want the gap, right, like the space, to be like so the space of two fingers in your mouth. So, right, in the scope of don't touch our faces, just like make it the same. So for me, that's about it. I'm gonna start with just a couple easy inhale, exhales on the tube. So start with the breathing tube, and I'm gonna put on a metronome at 60. Turn that on for y'all. And what we're just gonna do is pretty simple, just like in for 4, out for 4, into the tube, out without the tube. 1, 2, 3. One more. So I like to do it. It's just a nice, quick, easy way to sort of get some sound going. And yeah, sort of we're gonna review what we did yesterday with the buzz and reinforce it today. Turn this off for a sec. So what that means is, hang on a sec. Let's see. I think level-wise that might be a bit better for talking, at least for now. Yeah. So we're gonna go through the same exercise. We're gonna have the sea drone in the background. We're gonna start with just a free buzz. We're gonna get the buzz in the air going and get the lip responding to the air. So here's our drone. When I say C, I absolutely mean RG. So there's the drone. 1, 2. Last one. Again, we're just thinking about setting up the corners, getting good established. Give the chin engaged, and we're blowing the air, and that just makes the lip vibrate. Alright, so now we're going to start with the G, and then we're going to think about focusing the chin on and let it drop an octave. So we'll do, this is, sorry, 3. We'll do a few just slowing down, get the lips moving. And 2 more. And this last one we're going to go down and come back up. Think, focus the chin, and then relax the chin. Let it relax for a second. Remember, I don't do free buzzing to work on my buzz. I do free buzzing to work on my air and to just warm up the musculature. We covered that a bunch yesterday, and we'll sort of go through it again today. Yesterday I mentioned this idea of like using these muscles to go higher. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna do like the buzz, and we're gonna go up 3, but we're just gonna focus on sort of snarling or unfurling by flexing this upwards, if that makes any sense. So we're going to start on the G, we're going to go down the octave, come back up, take a breath, hit it, and then go G, A, B, A, G, thinking about using these muscles to go higher. So here we go. So 1, down, ba da dee da da. And when you do it, you just think about kind of flexing these muscles like you're like snarling or showing your teeth. This helps us get in the high range. So yeah, we're just focusing on unfurl those muscles. One more time, same thing, down, reestablish, breathe, up 3 notes. Cool. Now let's just go, we'll add the pedal. So the pedal, we're thinking really about opening the chin and then engaging the jaw. So the octave, we think about flexing the chin, and then to go to the pedal, we open up the jaw. So we go G, G, G. There it is. Then we'll go down and come back up. Tons of air. Yeah, take a few seconds, loop that, get a feel for it. We're going to move to mouthpiece, do the same thing. Again, just starting with just the G. And remember, we blow air through it. And remember how the exercise works. We're going to blow air, slowly pull the lips together until it vibrates. So for example, it's like this. And we really want to hear the air first. Let's just try it a few times. Just in the G. So blow air, slowly bring the lips in the mouthpiece together and get the vibration going. So we'll go. One more of those. Okay, now we're gonna what I would say is wake up the aperture. So this is where we place the mouthpiece backwards and form our embouchure, right? For the corners to engage, squeezing the back of the mouthpiece and just blow air. As we have this wonderful drone going. And last one again, flex so we're waking up the aperture at this point. And let's just go back to our air buzz exercise. This and let's do 2 or 3 just individually on our own. Last one. Okay. Turn the journal off for a second. What we're going to do now, I'm going to do it on a burp because I have a burp. If you don't, just do it on the horn. You'll get a few more reps at it. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to focus in on the G and get it to sound. So it's an air attack. Here's your drone back so you have it. Same exercise on a burp or on the horn. It's going. You can play with the resistance on your burp. Kind of get some different stimulus at the lips. So just going on. Air, find that buzz. If you use the high pressure feedback mode on the burp, it's a good chance to again think about these muscles, our high range muscles, right? One more time, just do the air buzz. We're gonna do 2 more. I'm gonna do it on the horn now. Same thing. Let me just turn that mic down a bit. Same thing, one more time. And now G, and then just, again, engage the chin and let it drop an octave. Do that there, start, and pull the lips into focus. Now we'll add the pedal. So again, it's corners, chin, drop. Yeah. So G, C, G. Now let's go G, G, G. One more time, G, G, G. And now we'll invert the procedure. We'll start low and come high, and we're going to finish going to the G above the staff, just thinking about, again, pulling these muscles right here upwards like you're snarling. So starting pedal G, going up 3. All on the F horn. If it's a little messy and you miss the note, like I did, just keep blowing air and find where that note sits. Last time that exercise. 3. Cool. Alright, so for all intents and purposes, you know, that was it wasn't that quick. It was sort of quick. That was just sort of building on the idea from yesterday about getting air going. So we're going to jump over there. If you do not know this is the Bill Adams routine. We're not going to do the lead pipe buzzing because we just did a whole bunch of work to sort of stimulate the embouchure and the aperture. So we're just going to start right with the long tones. We won't do the advanced long tones because, ouch. And we're just going to sort of take them as they come. We'll do them on the cue. I'm going to be using a tuner for mine. I use Tonal Energy. I wish there was I haven't set up Android screen sharing, though that would really just show you what I'm doing. What I like to use is the, this guy. Turn, the analysis graph, right? So when we play a tone, we get it tracking a line. And what I do is I focus on keeping the line stable, not so much it being exactly in tune. It has to be usable, you know, so within 10 cents each way. But, you know, the process is just about keeping the pitch stable. If you don't have Tonal Energy and you just have, like, you know, a needle tuner, use that and just keep the needle still, right? Just try to keep it in one spot. Don't let it jump around. So let's just jump into them. So here's the Adams long tones. Start with the G. I'll cue each one. Big, nice, full, relaxed breaths. Move my tuner so I can actually see it. It works there. That'll work. Let's go F sharp. And I'm doing these all as air attacks. I'll probably switch to a tongue attack next exercise. These are all just easy air attacks. To the F. Now move to the A. E. D. Then we'll take a short break, let the blood come in. I usually take like a 30-second break after each line. One thing that's important when we do this, and I kind of skimmed over it, is these, I call these like almost process attacks more than long tones, in that we're working on just the process of playing a stable pitch. So, right, if it's not steady or stable, just keep blowing air and try to improve the next one. I often talk with the other ones, like I go back and do a whole bunch. This is just blow air at that note, focus on moving the air, move on. So let's go to the second line starting on the C. The C. Down to the D flat. C. D. B natural. B flat. Up to the E. Take another short rest, and then we'll do the last ones. The low ones, this is a good chance to really think, start really blowing air. Dynamic, sort of mezzo, whatever's easiest and most natural for you. So let's go A now. Low A. Last line. Alright, that's part one of the Adams. I love Bill Adams. It's a really great little routine. We're going to start from it. We're going to move away, but it's good. Hang on. Let me find a better version. There we go. Whoops. That's not legible. Yeah, I think this has to be more readable. Next on the agenda, Clark ones. It's a very basic. Everybody likes it. We're gonna do. Ooh, how fast do we want to go? Too fast today. Okay, there we go. So here's our tempo. These are the dotted hole halves. So yeah da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da dee da 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 dee da 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 da. I'm gonna play through the entire first study. If you're not used to that, you have to work on these. I don't know, maybe you could set your own tempo, pause the stream, right, and then set your own tempo, or come along. But yes, here we go. Starting with the first one. We have 2 measures with a good breath on the last measure. So 1. And we'll do 1 repeat. 1. Then really hammer your valves. Move your valves quick. 1. It's correct scale work. Hang on a second, something's happening. Okay, that's fine. So 1 and 2. Number 5. Number 6. 7. Short rest, we'll scroll. I tend to do my rests on these on fatigue. Or I'm going to have to page turn. Sorry. There we go. So now we're going to start from for a second. Let's see if we're getting some buffering. That's not good. See what I can do on my end to speed this up. Let me shut some things down. See if that helps. Oh, okay. Alright, hopefully the buffer goes away. Sorry that it's happening. We're going to keep going though. So here is from number 7. We'll do 7 again. Number 8. Now we will do. I really want this buffer to stop. We're gonna do 12 to 8, 12 to 17, and then 18 to 21 in the set. So starting 12. really short rest. And we're going to just do 18 to 21 today, just up to the A flat. Sorry. 19 for me. 1. 20. 21. 'Alright, that's that's the Clarks done. Yeah, I always think of Clarks basically as like moving long tones. What I want to do now, we're going to do a little flexibility. So this comes from Lori Frink's book. Yesterday we did some of the integrated warm-up, so if this looks familiar, it's similar to what was in there. And we'll do a few chunks of these flexibility sets. Again, I'm a big fan of these. We're going to do them as written, even though it doesn't match the harmonics of the trumpet. I think it just works. And we're going to do the same thing as yesterday. We do 60, ba-dee-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Then as eighths, and we'll do a 16ths, right? Yada-yada-dee-yada-da-dee-yada-da. So 2 times through, we're not going to do the repeat. We're going to go straight through to the tag. That's the tag right there. And then we'll take a breath, we'll reset, and do it again. Breathe whenever you have to. If you have to. Here we go, number 1. 1, 2, as eighths. 3. Sixteenths. 2. Chuck, 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 chuck. Let's do that again. Let's crank it a little bit. Let's go up to 76. 16th tones. Ba-dee-da-da-dee-da-da-da. The air doesn't change from the Clarks and the long tones, right? We established that really good airflow in the buzzing, in the free buzz, right? And we're trying to, that's the consistency throughout. It's not the buzz that's consistent throughout. It's the airstream we establish using the free buzz, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, please ask. I'll clarify that. I think it can be confusing, but, so here we go. 16th at this speed. Easy, straight airstream. 1, 2, 3. Again, 2. There we go. We're going to go down to 72 as our new tempo, and we're going to jump over to 3. Same process. We will start with ba-dee-da-da-dee-da as eighths, and then we'll do it as 16ths at this speed. 1, 2, eighths first. Sixteenths. 2, 3. If you're not used to these, it's just the chromatic fingerings too. So you get the be-ya-da-da, right? It's just be-ya-da-da-dee-ya-da-da-dee-ya-da-da-da-da. You're just going through the chromatic fingerings. Do it again to that speed. That felt good. Same speed. 2. Now we're going to go to 5. And we're going to go a little quicker. Let's go up to, not a ton, just a teensy bit. The reason for it, right, as we go higher, we're trying to use faster air. By going faster, we give our chance the opportunity to use faster air. So here's 76. And we're going to do number 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do that speed one more time. It's yeah. I want to do that speed one more time. It didn't feel good. 2, 3. Now 16ths. One more time, 16ths. That's fair. Instead of going higher, we're just going to ramp this tempo. So I'm going to keep clicking it up bit by bit. Keep going until you fall off it. Who knows? Probably faster than me. So this is 84. 1, 2, 3. I already screwed it up. 2. There we go. We got 84. Let's go to 88. Subdivide before action. So before you play, subdivide. You're thinking 1, 2, chuck, play. And 1, 2. Yeah, it's not in control anymore, so I'm going to stop there. Let's stop that speed. So that was the flexus section. There's one more flexibility chunk I want to do in here. Again, this is an incredible book. I highly recommend it. It is so amazing. Let me find it. Where is the exercise I want to do? It's flexibility. Where did I miss it? 3. I think it's flexibility 3. Nope. That's still 3. Still 3. Still 3. Still 3. There it is. Intervals. So we're gonna do these. Let's do 1. Yeah, we'll go nice and slow. 72, my favorite tempo. Remember with these, so if you remember, the whole idea I talked about yesterday is this straight line air idea, and that's what we're working on today, right? We're really just establishing blowing air in a straight line, and then we work with a bunch of different exercises which start narrow, like a long tone, and we just move that long tone individually. Then we do Clark, so we start to expand that long tone, which we've already done, right? We had played all those notes in the Clark exercise, but now we moved through them with the idea of still blowing straight air. The flexus flexibility 1s, same thing. We're just blowing a straight lit tube, and we let vowel shapes and lip shape change things. As we're now going, an octave and a sixth, same thing applies. Blow air in a straight line, rely on the mouth shape and the natural things we do when we sing and whistle to carry us up to the top. Keep your breathing tube kind of nice, relaxed inhale going, and just stay relaxed. So here we go. Notice this. I'll play, you play back. 1, 2, no repeats. 3. 2, 3. Alright, let's do the same one again. I'll play, and then y'all play back. 1, 2, 3. exercise rubbish. 2, 3, go. Okay. So now we're going to go to the next line with the repeat. And we'll just play together this time. Really, we accelerate the air as we go up, and then we sort of maintain speed as we come down and open up. But we're not changing the direction or anything. It's just the air goes in a straight line. 1, 2, 2. Check for water. Let's do that one again. This exercise I attribute a lot to my developments I've had in proficiency, because it moves you through the horn so quickly and easily. I love it. Same thing, second line of number 1. 1, 2, into A. I still have my tuner going. So whenever I land on the note at the end of an exercise, I kind of clue into the tuner to make sure I'm stable. It's easy to slip that, to lose the intent and intensity at the end of a phrase. The visual feedbacks help. Let's go to line 3. So line 3. 1, 2, 2. Nicely. Same thing one more time, no repeat. 1, 2, third line. Sorry, for me. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. I think that's the end of those, because what I had called out next to work on range a little bit is this little. I threatened Clark's, and here we are. I wonder if I'm going to be able to make this work so it's legible. I do not know. I think it's a chromatic scale, right? It's a chromatic scale. So these are called setting up exercises. You just sort of follow the thing. You relax as you go down. You contract as you go higher. Relax, contract. Stay contracted and relaxed. We're just going to do 1 or 2 of these to really be aware of our chops, and we're going to go at 66. That's too quick. Let's go back to our 58. And then the goal here is just nice, efficient, and actually completing the contract and relax. We're not going to do the repeat. Just one time, we're going to do the first one, and I think that might be it. We might do number 1 and then number 7 or something. So starting number 1, we're sort of going back into the embouchure, which is why when we did, the free buzz at the beginning, I was telling you to kind of focus on areas. So when we contract, we do the chin and that, right? So we sort of go through those same areas as we did in the free buzz at the beginning. 1, 2, 3. And check in with your tuner on that last note. Keep it stable. Same thing, really nice full breath. Try to control really purposefully the embouchure. In a lot of ways, this is kind of calisthenic more than it is musical. As it is. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's pick another one to do. Let's go to our A flat, which means we're going to be on group 2. So we'll do number 9 of group 2, up to the A flat, which has sort of been our ceiling note for this session, because I didn't want to work too hard in the high range today. For this session, I'm going to do grindy high work later on today. For right now, it's just this. 1, 2, 3. Same thing again. 2, 3. Sorry, I suck. One more time. Sorry, I suck. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. And control that last note. Now let's go up to B flat. Let's do number 11. So number 11 up to the B flat, controlling the last note. 1, 2, 3. And you want to just control that last note till you like naturally run out of air and turn off that click, because that's crazy. Okay, we're finishing with these. You may know them well. These are the from the Toiber book, the technical studies for solving special problems on the horn. We just went up, now we're going to come down. So we're going to do 3 and 5. So remember when we were going through the free buzz, I talked about the first octave being kind of engaging the chin, and then the bottom one being engaging the jaw. A lot of times we talk about dropping the jaw. It feels reckless. It's verbiage, right? I just like to think about engaging the jaw. So number 3, we're going to try to do it, old notation, we're going to do it by engaging the chin. Really like using that as the point to pull the aperture open, building a little aperture control. This is really prescriptive. Generally, you just play. It's music, right? Play and sing. This is prescriptive. So we're going to try to do the slur by engaging the chin, get awareness of this muscle. And then when we do 5, we're already starting with that position. So then we open the jaw. So here's 3. We need 80 beats per minute probably. I want to go a little quicker than that. There we go. We do 96. So again, we're going to do number 3 first. Again, engage the chin. Your jaw's going to move. It's going to move, but just think the focus is there. Ready? 1. 2. Wait, I'm a crazy person. This is new notation. I'm like, this is a lot easier than usual. Sorry, that's G to C. Same rules apply, but starting the right pitches. I'm sorry, that's me. I've done this exercise for so many years. I don't know. One more time for the idiot in the room. 1, 2. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Take a short break, and then we'll do number 5. Again, this is where we want to really think about keeping the chin stable, but engaging the jaw. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, go. The end of the session today. Just under an hour. So, that might be easier. Today, to go back, the idea was just about different ways to keep the air moving in a straight line. And, we worked through, high B flat to pedal C. Covered a lot of range, flexibility. We mainly did non-adjacent harmonics. We didn't do any adjacent harmonics today, but that's fine. You can only do so much in a day, right? We didn't do any scale work really beyond chromatics, but that's fine. We didn't do a lot of chromatics yesterday. What I'm doing, I'm sort of justifying what I've done. It's not just a crapshoot I make up as I go. Worked over the break. And more importantly, we developed and worked on kind of awareness of embouchure and these different aspects of it. So that's the takeaway from today. We'll be back again tomorrow, 10:30. Subscribe, tell other people about this, get people here, bring your horn, play along, share. I can always post to horn people, but it's just me. It's nice if other people do it. Makes me feel special. And beyond that, $15 Skype lessons are still a thing I'm doing, and I will be absolutely doing them because I am in self-isolation, because as you can tell, I have a cold. Currently aren't slated to be tested because it's fun stuff. I'm here for 14 days no matter what, so there's at least 14 more of these. That's fun. So hopefully see everyone tomorrow. Again, drop a comment on the channel, send me an email, use the form, do something, right? If you want me to cover something else. If not, tomorrow might be a ton of scale work or something. I don't know. We'll figure out how I feel. So y'all know the rest of my day is going to be, the rest of my day when I play, I'm going to do a heavy etude session in the afternoon, and then I'm going to do a ton of scale work, and I'll probably do an hour and a half of scale and improv in my last session, just because it's fun and different. Hopefully this is helpful. I don't know. I was gonna do this anyways. Again, thanks for coming by. Let people know. Let me know what you want to work on. See you tomorrow morning, 10:30 Mountain Standard Time.